All right, so this is going to be your video tutorial in MarketSharp for entering new leads into MarketSharp. There's a couple of different avenues for what new leads come in and what their sources for new leads. So this first one is going to be for new leads that call in. What do we do? What does Kathy do when a new lead calls in? So you'll want to have MarketSharp open with you so that you can get to the scripts. Once you've got MarketSharp open, you're going to click on Contacts. And then you're going to click on the Leads Record View. The reason why you're clicking on Leads Record View, it is the only place on this left side column that allows for these two buttons to show up. So we need to have the Leads with Scripts and an Add Lead option. And in order to see those, that has to be on the Leads Record View. If you click any other of these options on the left side, those buttons don't appear. So once you're in Leads Record View, now you can be able to add a lead with the script. Since this is a new lead that's calling in, that we've picked up the phone, we're going to do a phone script with a lead entry. We're getting preliminary information. We have no idea who they are or what's going on. Okay? So this is going to be the script in order to fill out a new lead over the phone. Use your discretion. Inflect your personality into it. You don't follow it to a T. If you find things that just kind of need to be reworded or adjusted because you're saying them in a particular way, go ahead and shoot those notes over to me and I will add them in. This is a guide to help give a feel plus terminology and things like that to make sure that we're honoring our project lead and our process to our customers. So first thing off, thanks so much for calling us. I am Bonnie and I'm here to help you start on your evaluation. May I get your name so I can properly address you? If they haven't already said so, go ahead and start typing in their name. Okay, thank you so much. Obviously, first name, Bonnie. Before I gather some information from you on your project, I'd like to take a moment and get some basic information from you if you don't mind. What is your best contact number? Great. And is this a cell phone? Yes, no, home phone, plenty of options in here to choose from. Okay, needing to know that it is a cell phone is if we decide to send out text message reminders of appointments and things, it'd be good to know that we have a cell phone on file. If they have an additional phone or two different phone numbers they want, we can add that into the lead after the phone. Be sure to have a notepad with you so you can write down any notes and things like that. This is simply a script to get the lead into the contact information. What is the zip code for your property address? This is going to, as it says right here, wait for lookup to populate city. So the moment you start typing in the zip code, it's going to ask what's the city, state, and all of those things. There's two obviously under this one, so just ask, is that Arvada, Westminster? Perfect. Oh, and that should populate. Give me a sec here. Of course it won't. Gotta love computer technology. All right, may I get your street address as well? So all of this you're doing and typing and eliminating the need to duplicate processes, writing on a paper, then adding it in, all of that is right here for you. Like I said, make sure you have a notepad or something with you so you can actually take down notes. Once you've entered the preliminary information, we're going to search the MarketSharp database to make sure that we don't have this person already in our system, that they haven't inquired with us before, or we've had an appointment with them, or any of those types of things. This is so that we don't have duplicate information. Okay, more often than not, they're not going to be somebody that we don't know yet. So we're going to go ahead and create a new contact. Okay. All right. So thank you, Bonnie. So this adds in their first name automatically now that you've entered their contact information. Now there's two different options here. Option one is that I've heard that you are interested in Windows. Are you aware of other products that we offer? Are you interested in learning about any of those as well? This is when they've told you what they're interested in and an opportunity to ask them if they're interested in something else. Okay. Or I have not heard you say any products you're interested in. What are we talking about today for your project? Are you aware of the other products that we offer? Would you be interested in learning about them as well? These are a lot of questions. Take a feel, find out what's best. Cheat sheet here of what we offer right now and what is in our scope of work, okay? Product interests are in here. If they do inquire about citing, we can go ahead and add that in there, even though it's not in our initial scope of work, but I still definitely want to collect their information. So anything that they mention that they're interested in, if Windows is something that they're interested in and we know what manufacturer they're interested in, you can definitely click that. If they don't give specifics on what manufacturer, then you can just leave that blank. Any other products, you just add product interest and it gives you an option to add something else. Okay, so you've got your interests and you've got your sub-interests. Okay, great, would love to be able to help you with that. May I ask, where did you originally hear about us? If they say Google, great. Did you happen to see or hear about us anywhere else? Google is a really broad search engine that I'd really like to know if our marketing efforts are getting reached anywhere else. So if they do say Google, ask them if they've actually seen us anywhere else. If they say, no, I just Googled you, then go ahead and put it in Google search. Okay. Things that can be asked, did you see our ad? Did you go to our website? Because this is over the phone. So it's kind of good to know anything like that. Inquiry taken. Who's taking the inquiry? Currently we have Kathy and Sherry. So here's also some statements that they might ask. Who makes your windows? We're looking to do interior doors only. Looking for somebody to repair. We already kind of have an answer for that, but here's another one. Wants us to send measurements over for a quote only. Something like that is, you can definitely, this is a great communication. Okay, I understand your desire to move quickly on your project. Sounds like you're ready to move forward. What I can do is set up a time for you to speak with a project lead. This is a recommended process since every project is unique. This isn't shutting the door on whether or not we can get measurements over. It's just getting them with a project lead. There is several processes to projects. So then we can just continue to follow along with our process. They want supply only and want to self-install. Again, thank you for inquiring. The best way for us to serve you is to set up a time for you to speak with project lead. This way they can help you find what you need and what we can offer for you. This is an opportunity for the project lead to either sell them on other products or find out what manufacturer might work best for them. So we're not saying, no, we won't supply. I just don't know what those are because I've just answered the phone. Okay, so getting them to set an appointment. Okay, so if all of these statements are just clean, whatever, we've got our leads, our products, blah, 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 we can go ahead and move forward to try to schedule an appointment. There's probably other dialogue that happens and questions and concerns that happen, and we'll do our best to make sure that we have rebuttals and questions like that filled in here. If you find that a common question is being answered, then perhaps we're just needing to adjust maybe our marketing strategy or something. Once again, Bonnie, are you familiar with how our process works? It's a little different than what you may be used to. So if this is a phone call, they may have no idea what's on our website or really anything. If they say, yes, perfect, what I'd like to get is your initial phone evaluation started with project lead. No problem, then you can move down and schedule an appointment. However, a lot of people might just say no because they have no idea. So then we're going to explain what the project lead and what that process is for them. And if they're ready to kind of get started that way. Okay. Keep in mind we are setting an appointment to not go in home. We are setting an appointment to do a quick 15 to 30 minute phone evaluation with the project lead. They've called in. That's what we're doing, is getting them with a project lead. Okay. The appointment set by, and we can communicate, let's select a date and a time that is convenient for all. What time of day is best for you? Morning, afternoon, evening. Okay. Gather that information, write it down, and then you can click the view calendar. What this will do is put the calendar up for any sales reps that are running appointments. The left side over here will give you whose calendars they are. This is similar to AccuLink, so it looks like our week is off. So let's go ahead and get to today by clicking today. Anything that you see blocked out as busy just means that there's something already on the calendar. So Sherry, this has already blocked off certain things, so you can't schedule a 30-minute time block to do any phone calls where there is a busy. Okay, as soon as we start adding appointments into this, you'll see the appointments in there. Okay, so going to go ahead and make an appointment. You're just going to double click, I'm sorry. The event details on the left is something you don't really need to worry about because we will fix that. This is already categorized as a sale, so that doesn't need to be done. This is also to be able to send an email. We already have an email template, so disregard left side. Move on to the right side where the yellow is. Okay, the yellow is going to outline their contact information. Just double check that, make sure their address, all those things are correct. Then it's going to tell you, okay, well, this is where the inquiry came in. It's just summarizing all of those things, okay? Going into the appointment details, the appointment type, this is an initial phone evaluation. Who is it going to be with? Yes, it's a salesperson, project lead. And then you can put in today's date. Sorry, I had to look at my watch. I didn't know what today was. Okay, that's it. Now you can hit save. Now, once you've hit save, you should see that it's right here. It's already time blocked for 30 minutes and no longer. Now our appointment is there for Thursday, 30 minutes. Okay? To get back to where we were, this little yellow box up at the top will take us right back to the script. So now that we've scheduled the appointment, it's going to give a breakdown of the appointment and what it's for. Last thing before I let you go, we send out confirmation and reminder emails for your upcoming appointment. What is the best email I can get? So go ahead and enter their email. And there's a couple of little rebuttals of I just want someone to come out and give me a quote. Here's an opportunity for you to ask them a couple questions. You don't have to follow it, but it does explain a little bit about our ABCs and things like that. So find your verbiage that works for that. And then how long will the phone evaluation take? 15 to 30 minutes, just depending on how much needs to be covered. Okay, save and confirm the appointment. All right, Bonnie, I've got you set for Thursday at blah, blah, blah. You can use whatever verbiage you want. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk with you soon. Importantly, inquiry status needs to be set as set appointment. Set appointment will follow up an activity process. That's what this screen does here. There's already an activity process in place that will send them a confirmation email of the appointment and a quick text message to let them know of a reminder. And that's it. That way they've got two confirmations. It's just a quick 1-2. They're used to the email and text message. Clicking save will add that in there. And then that's it. You can start over. You can go to the contact detail information or wherever from here. The appointment is in here. The left side over here builds as you continue to go, as in all their information is here, what they're looking for, appointments, all that jazz, just a summary. Okay, if we go to the contact detail, this is what their contact now looks like. Okay, it's got their initial inquiry that we just put in, and it's got their appointment in here. That's it. That's all you need for doing a call lead. And then you can move on. Anything that needs to be edited, there's the edit buttons here, so you can edit emails, phone numbers, in case something is not quite where it needs to be. Okay, that's all.